So guys, I'm going to step through a installation with a FLOLAB Apple Watch screen protector. This is one of the better ones that I've used over the last few years, and it's a little more finicky. Like most Apple Watch screen protectors, it's very, very finicky to put on. So because I like the product, I figure I show you how I do it so that when you get one for yourself, you kind of have an idea of what to expect and kind of how much patience it takes to actually get one of these installed on properly. So I'm going to try two things. There is a FLOLAB screen protector on this Series 5 right now. So I'm going to try to take it off and then put it on the Series 4 and then put a new one on this Series 5. I want to try to reuse the screen protector just to see if it's actually doable. Now, this case that I have on here is a Rhino Shield Crash Guard, and this is, I love this product. My Apple Watch tends to get pretty banged up, especially the corners, and so this crash guard protects that from it. And the FLOLAB screen protector works with said crash guard. One of the things I will point out is that for this product, there is you can kind of see some discoloration along the edge here. And this is what happens when you try to lift it up using your fingernails. So don't do that unless you want for your Apple Watch to look kind of grody. But honestly, from a distance, you probably won't be able to tell that has happened. So FLOLAB includes I'll say a beveled edge. It's a thinned out edge in their install frame that allows you to really pull up the screen protector edge quite easily, especially when compared to some of the other products that don't. Now this Apple Watch screen protector has been on my Apple Watch for several weeks now, so I don't actually know, that didn't come off too bad. It takes quite a bit of effort after you install it and let it sit for a few days for the product to come off. Oh yeah, I'm not going to be able to reuse that. The adhesive, I think, screwed that up, but we'll put it on anyways. We'll just leave that there for now. So, first things first, again, clean off the Apple Watch. Now, if you're installing one of the things I've realized over the years with Apple Watch screen protectors is if you can install it on a completely dead Apple Watch. Now, I just charged mine, so it's gonna get annoying after a while and you'll kind of see in a bit. But if you want to install one, make sure that your Apple Watch is completely dead so it will never turn on. It makes life so much easier. First things first, we'll clean it. And I want to point out, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there is this massive gash in the middle of my Series 5. And that happened like 2 weeks after I got the product. It made me so very, very sad that that happened. I've put a liquid screen protector on that. I think two different brands, and it doesn't do much in terms of filling in the scratches and stuff. So I know I mentioned that I do like the liquid screen protectors. It's permanent damage from my perspective. Oops. From my perspective when it comes to liquid screen protectors. If you want to know more about that stuff, do check out that video for the Apple Watches, the top screen protectors for the Apple Watch. That is such an awkward angle because I'm kind of half squatting trying to get this thing on. Okay. So that's the frame. So it's lined up properly, but you'll notice that it hasn't actually, the adhesive hasn't taken. So what you want to do is kind of start from one side, make sure you're using this tool, give it a bit of leverage, and just slowly move it across. I like to push the bubbles out from the center and not from the corners. So that's the first pass. Not great. Not bad. So I've got some bubbling down here. Again, use this corner and lift it up. And just kind of work those bubbles out. So now at this point, you'll kind of see, I don't know if you can see it, but I've got like a little bubble right by the digital crown and then a pretty big bubble down here. And why that happens is as you're layering the glue on like this, the top part of the, or one edge of the screen protector caught the Apple Watch screen too soon. And so there's nowhere for the air to go out. And so for this little one up in this corner by the digital crown, there might be a chance that if I was to let this product sit for a day or so, this little one might go away, but this big one definitely isn't. So we need to try to get in there again and try to release the screen protector enough that we can get the air bubbles out. I know I don't use corners, but maybe. Yeah, that was pretty good. That's not bad. Oh, there. Oh, still got a little bit left. So there's this bubble, and one of the things you could try to do is take the thing and just really crank on the edge of the screen protector. Like I'm putting on quite a decent amount of pressure. Try to get that bubble out. Don't worry, you're not going to break your Apple Watch. It takes a lot of effort to actually break this tiny computer. I think the heart rate sensor at the bottom took like a 6-foot drop in order for me to break it. So a little bit of bubbling left. This, I think, will most likely go away in a couple hours. So if we turn this Apple Watch back on, just so that you guys have a sense of the time, it's kind of minimized. It's still kind of, so when I said make sure it's dead, now that it's on, it's really hard to tell if the bubbles are there or not with the stupid screen on. So it's March 16th, it's noon, it's lunchtime. And so I'm going to let this sit for a few hours just to see what the screen protector does, and then we'll figure it out. So the Series 4 screen protector, oh, I just totally broke it. So that's not going to work. Fun. Okay, so I moved the bubble over here. I'm just gonna leave it, like your thumbs will start cramping after a while, but let's leave that. So it's been about, I don't know, almost 8 hours. It's 7:50 right now at night. And as you can tell, the bubble along the corner here just kind of sorted itself out. There's nothing in that corner right there. So with these thicker screen protectors, you'll notice that the adhesive is, or the FLOLAB screen protectors feel thicker because the adhesive is a little thicker, and so it's a little more forgiving when it comes to bubbling. Some of the other screen protectors that I've used, they're really thin, and so you tend, the more that you kind of try to fix the bubbling, the more you actually bend the glass a little bit. And so the adhesive on the FLOLABs kind of eliminate that problem, we'll say. At the beginning of the video, like 8 hours ago, I mentioned that, you know, if you use your fingernails, you'll end up getting edges like that. And so if you look on this one, I think I might have gotten a little too crazy with the this thing over here, but other than that, everything else looks pretty clean. So it's a pain to install, I do have to agree. It takes a lot of patience to kind of like get the bubbles out. I was thinking about it over the afternoon when I was looking after my kid, was I do like to go through the side, but also if you have a bubble stuck in the corner, it's not the end of the world to kind of prop up that corner and try to get it out. You just have to be very quick about getting the bubble out. So if I was to pry this corner, I don't want to pry that corner open. It's so perfect. Whatever. So if we pry this corner up a little bit. Just make sure that you squeeze it quickly out of the corner. Just totally screwed up my perfect install here. Yes. Got that bubble in the middle. Stupid thing. Get it off. We'll try it. So that's kind of how you want to go with the corner. I prefer to push it out the side because you don't have to deal with the curved corner of the adhesive and stuff. It tends to, air bubbles kind of get caught. So if you kind of follow what I just did was prop it up a little bit and just kind of massage it out of the corners like so. So hopefully that helps you guys install the FLOLAB screen protector. I'm doing this video, FLOLAB didn't ask me to. It's because I've had a lot of issues installing these screen protectors in general for my top 10 screen protector list, and I wanted you guys to see how much effort it takes to install this product. Because once it's on, you can't even tell that it's on. You can't flick it off like the Tech Armor ones, and the visibility of the product is pretty good when compared to some like the really cheap ones where everything goes kind of hazy. So again, hopefully that helps. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out the top 10 screen protector Apple Watch video that I made a few weeks back. First time watching one of my videos, I do encourage you to click subscribe. If you're wondering where Monty is in this video, he's kind of tucked away in that little corner there. Just kind of resting. Puppy, come say hi. Yeah, he's not. He's tired. Old man, I guess. What can you do? Thanks for watching.